Welcome back to my garden. Today is September 16th, just a month away from my first frost date, which is October 17th. Today I am going to take you around and give you a tour of the garden here towards the end of summer, to talk about what is still growing, the failures and the successes, and just to see overall what's going on. Let's take a look. Let's start over here by my little round bed. In this bed, I have 3 cayenne peppers and 2 Anaheim peppers. The cayenne is still producing, and we have recently harvested the ones that were ripened. So right now, we don't have any that's ready to be harvested. These 3 plants were super productive. Although I did not find that the pods were particularly large. In my opinion, they were quite small. So next year I'm going to look for a variety of cayenne with some larger pods. Here are a few of the Anaheim still on the plant, waiting for them to ripen as well. Still have a little bit more time. Here's one down there that is blushing. This particular 2 plants were not super productive. Didn't get a lot off of these Anaheim. I don't know if it's where they're located or what, but I was not impressed with the production. Also in this round bed, I have the start of my pumpkin, my calabaza pumpkin, and the calabaza pumpkin was taking over the entire area. I did do some trimming back of this pumpkin. Some of those leaves are starting to look old and tired. It needs to be, and also developing some powdery mildew. Those needs to be cut back, which I will work on doing in a couple of moments. So let's take a look at the pumpkins that are currently on the vine. So this pumpkin did not start to show any fruits until maybe 6 weeks ago. As I indicated, my first frost date is October 17th, and I do not know if there will be enough time left in the season for these pumpkins to come to maturity. Now the one that I'm holding out hope for is this particular one that's over here. It's large, it's growing, it's getting large, but these 2 over here and this other one over here in the walkway, they don't seem to be progressing much. They seem to be stagnant in the same size since about maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago. And I still have some more of the leaf-footed bugs in my bed. I'll go ahead and take care of that right now. So for most of the summer, I was mostly seeing male flowers for the pumpkin. And then, like I said, towards about maybe 6 weeks or so ago, I saw that the fruit started to come on. Here's another pumpkin down here. This one is also growing. So I'm just hoping that at least one will come to maturity this year. I do have a butternut squash that needs to be harvested. My butternut squash was not super productive, or honey nut squash, I believe these were not super productive. I think I may have planted too many plants too close together. I only got two, one from this plant and one from another plant that have already been removed. Let's take a look over here at my pepper bed. Oh, super messy. This is the poblano pepper in the back. Two plants. And I'm not even sure if they're ready. Let me see. This is my first time planting poblano. But I thought poblano peppers are supposed to be larger than what I'm seeing here. I also have some giant Marconi peppers. I think I have maybe 3 or 4 plants in this bed. Here's one that's starting to blush. This pepper are super productive. Very prolific pepper. I would recommend planting the giant Marconi pepper any day. Also in this bed I have some, oh, that's more giant Marconi. I have some California Wonder Bell. Let's see if we can find any. Nope. No Cali Wonder Bell. Got a couple of California Wonder Bell plants in this bed, as well as the Lysa pepper. Got a few plants, and here are some of them. Some of those peppers. This is the Lysa pepper. Quite a few of them are ready to be harvested. Over here, I believe I have 2 plants in this bed as well. I also have the Rowena pepper, 2 plants. Here is the Rowena. Let's take a look at that. That is so pretty. Look at that. That's the Rowena. Another one here. I've gotten quite a few peppers off of this too. I have my, what is this? I have my basil, purple basil that's on its way out, as well as my nasturtium. I'm going to harvest some of these leaves to put in my smoothie. Here's the other poblano pepper. I did not realize how tall these poblano pepper tree plants get. All right. Here is my tomato that's planted. It's done. It needs to be taken out. This is the Brandywine pink plant. I've recently put in some bush beans down here. Some more California Wonder Bell. Look at this one. That one was, oh, goodness. Look at this. Look at what happened to this pepper while it was still on the vine. Wow. Not the vine, on the bush. So these are California Wonder Bell. I'm going to have to go through and see, make sure everything is doing well. We're expecting rain tomorrow, so I might just come out and harvest some of these while they're still viable. Beans here. Gotten quite a few bush beans off of these. Got a basil plant. And of course, the sedum. the yarrow and the lavender. There's also another lavender over here. It's gotten a little bit woody. My fault. All right. Now here is my zucchini, my one zucchini plant, and I see that we have a couple of zucchinis down there that's going to be needing harvesting real soon. Back there, way back there, is the grape tomato plant. Very productive. That's the one that I'm definitely going to plant again. And in the back there, I have a black brandywine black. Wasn't too crazy about the flavor. Not sure I'll be planting that again. In this pot, I have my revitalized kale, lacinato kale. And this is a Kellogg's breakfast tomato. I'm just waiting for these few tomatoes to start blushing and ripen up a little bit. And then I'll be able to pull out the plant. Here's my main tomato bed. We're working with a Brandywine Pink, the Mountain Gold, Dr. Witchy, Kellogg Breakfast, and Black Creme. That's another one that I'm not too crazy about. I'm not going to plant that again. And I have down here a couple of cucumber plants that I put in recently. These are the mini cucumber. I'm hoping to get some cucumber from those. Because the 2 attempts I made to plant cucumber, they were all destroyed by the cucumber beetle. I have not gotten a single cucumber all season long. And these zinnias, oh, they are overrun by powdery mildew. These needs to be taken out. Here are my raspberry that are in the pots. These are they fruited earlier in the summer, and I did enjoy those. Couple of tomatoes here that needs to be harvested. This is a Mountain Gold that needs to be harvested. Over here in this pot, I have some jalapeno peppers. Super productive. I've made like 2 batches of cowboy candy already from all of these jalapenos that we got. So some of these jalapenos need to be harvested. As you can see, some of them are turning red. The plants are yellowing out a little bit. They're lacking a little bit of nutrition. But I don't know. It's only a month ago. I don't know if I want to put any fertilizer on these plants. Here's my other pepper bed, and I have some more of the Anaheim peppers. Correction, I have some more of the giant Marconi peppers here in my other pepper bed. More giant Marconi. And my celosia. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Look at that. More celosia. And here's my jalapeno Megatron. Look at the size of this jalapeno. Look at that. Look at that. Fantastic. More to be harvested. This is the Scotch bonnet. I'm just looking to see if there are any ones that are ripened or ready that needs to be harvested, but no. This is a Scotch bonnet, 2 plants in this bed. And another jalapeno Megatron on this side. Look at these. Look at the size of these. I've always seen these size in the store. I never thought I'd be able to grow them, but here I am. Here I am. Some more nasturtiums that I'm going to be harvesting. And in this pot that I've removed a couple of pepper plants and put this pot right here. This is the Dazzling Blue Kale that I've tried to revive, rejuvenate to see if I can get some nice kale out of it for the fall here. Another giant Marconi plant over here as well. I believe I also have an Adversity, but I don't think there's any pepper on it at this time. Over here in this pot, I have a mixture of peppers. I have the giant Marconi, and I believe I have the Lisa pepper. Got the Lisa pepper on this pot. 4 different types of peppers I believe I have in here. And here, one that's blushing already for the giant Marconi. Whoa, in this pot, this one needs to be taken out. This is the Serrano chili. It's only got a few peppers on it. I'm going to take it out. And a couple of jalapeno pepper plants in this pot as well. A little bit more nasturtium. And some celosia to that. My Kamasuna, I've planted Kamasuna greens for the fall in here. And in this last pot over here, I have a couple of the Adversity. The peppers are not looking too great. They're coming out smaller and smaller as the season go on. They're coming out smaller and smaller, so I think I'll just come out and harvest what's here and call it a day. Because I've been getting so many issues with the peppers. And I've had to pull out a bunch of the pimento peppers because they were just getting hit all over the place with blossom and rot. And this purple cayenne, it's done, it's finished. It needs to be taken out. Whew. I don't know if I'm going to fertilize those. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll put some light fertilizer in some of those to see if we can get the fruits to maturity and finish the season strong. All right, so this, because the nights have been going on in the low 50s for the past week and a half. So I'm not even sure where we are now. No. Here's my sweet potato patch, my bags. Something has been chewing down the leaves. It's dying back. I'm going to have to go in and see if anything is ready. I don't think it's been 120 days. It has not been 120 days. Because I believe I put these potato slips in around about Father's Day. So, I don't know. I have to see. I have to see. Oh, I have to see. I have to see. And let's take a look at, yeah, I think that's just about does it. Still got lots of peppers to be harvested. The tomatoes are definitely coming out this weekend. And I'm going to poke around and see what's going on with the sweet potatoes. Let's take a look at my mint and my oregano. Here's my little tower by my back stairs. It's got the Tiny Tim, dwarf tomato, and the Mountain Gold. No, not Mountain Gold. something gold tomato. They were productive, but I think they're tired and needs to go. Do have some strawberry plants in these. They did not produce much of anything, so I'm going to be getting new strawberry plants next year. Here's my mint, my pot of the mint. I'm going to harvest some of these and dry it to have this. It's chocolate mint, to have this over the winter. Here's a pot with the oregano. I'm going to trim back all of these because I do not want these seeds falling in my yard and creating even more oregano. So I'm going to be trimming those back. Here's my little pot with my scallion and chives. Also got a couple of pots with thyme. These are going to be harvested and dried and to be preserved for use over the winter. Now let's take a look at my sunflowers that are finally coming. I finally get some sunflowers. Here are my sunflowers, finally blooming. Now my sunflower seeds that I put in this area were all eaten by the chipmunks. They tunneled below and kindly helped themselves to my sunflowers. Again, more zinnias looking tired and ready to be taken out, cut back. But look at my lantana. Isn't that pretty? Look how nice, looking so good. And my mom's letting me know that fall is here, almost here. And of course the salvia always showing out. Look at my sunflowers, beautiful. Some of the zinnias still looking beautiful if you look at them at a certain angle. But it's time for them to go. I want to thank you for joining me today here at Walnut Chase Garden and Home for the September garden tour. Until next time, bye for now.